What do you mean the attack came from Japan? They're our allies.
Mr. President, these attacks represent the most sophisticated application of information warfare ever imagined. The missile launch came through Japan, yes, but it seems likely it was triggered by elements of a private security operation. Displace International.
Displace? That's Doug Shetland's outfit. We have contracts with them.
Who's Shetland?
That bastard!
Former Marine recon, among the very best. He was one of my top candidates for 3rd Echelon a few years ago. No love lost for the military or the United States. Rumor is that we hung him out to dry for political reasons over an incident that wasn't his fault. We can only speculate as to what his agenda is.
Well, how do we defuse the situation until we know?
Maybe the Chinese can help.
Gotcha.
Echelon tracked down Doug Shetland in Tokyo 6 hours ago. He's mobile and he's wireless. And from what we've managed to decrypt, it looks like he's about to wrap up his business with whoever his Japanese contacts are. From what we've managed to pick out of the air, it looks like he and his men are about to converge on a bathhouse in the middle of the city. We need to find out who Shetland is meeting with and do everything we can to prevent him from closing his deal.
Clearly, the attack that crippled the Walsh and force-launched the missile from the battery went through Seoul, but it originated in Japan. Shetland has something to do with it, and my line into the displaced servers shows that he's definitely profiteering on this war. In order to shut down his operation and prevent any further escalation, we need to ID his business partners and make sure they don't leave there with any more of Zerkezi's weaponized algorithms.
Fisher, the bathhouse where this meeting is going down is a semi-public place. There will be civilians in there, and probably a boatload of goons. Shetland's men seem to be popping up all around Tokyo in the last hour or so, and converging simultaneously on the location. Frances Cohen has been in Asia for the last few months, and she's found some ties between the bathhouse ownership and a Japanese criminal organization known as the Red Nation. It's possible that they are Shetland's partners.
So hello and welcome back to Let's Play Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, where because we conquered the mission of Seoul, and we actually did pretty well, I decided, you know what, let's have a crack at the bathhouse, because the bathhouse is the most difficult mission in the entire game. I don't like it, in the sense that I'm going to have to do it in Iron Man, because that's what I've been trying to do for this whole playthrough. I don't like it, but it isn't that bad of a mission, I guess. It's very buggy though. You will probably see lots of bugs. Hopefully not. Hopefully it goes all swimmingly and I have to eat my words at the end of it, but I suspect that it's going to be terrible. So we're heading into the bathhouse to find out what exactly Shetland is doing, who he's working with, and Redding has mentioned that the Red Nation might be those people that he's working with. For those of you who speak Japanese or understand it, you're probably amused by that. For those of you who don't, I would advise you to Google what that means and have a good laugh. So we're going to go with Redding's loadout for the first and only time in the game, and the only reason we're going to take Redding's loadout is because he gives us one extra smoke grenade. I'm not entirely sure why the stealth loadout only gets 2 this time, considering that in the previous mission we had the opportunity to take the stealth loadout and get 4 smoke grenades. Reasons. But we are going to be taking Redding's recommendation, because we need 3 smoke grenades to get through this, hopefully, without being detected. Hopefully. I guess we'll see when we get in there whether or not the game's going to be nice. So, I will see you guys after the jump.
I just got a request from Frances Cohen.
What does she need?
She's been trying to get a man inside the bathhouse for a long time to keep tabs on the Red Nation. She wants to know if you can tap the phone lines in and around the building.
For Frances? Of course I
We
can.
like her. She was our friend in previous Splinter Cell games. So we'll tap this first phone line for her. And away
Good
we
work,
go.
Fisher. That's the first phone line.
There
See
is
if you can
not.
tap
You are
into the
lying.
rest.
So that guy, his gimmick is he likes to see you when he's facing a wall. So you can see already, the AI in this particular mission, not exactly playing fair.
What? Yeah, some kind of foundation problem. All of Tokyo
Up we go.
is sinking, you know. Tokyo isn't sinking, idiot. The airport is sinking.
And around we go. So you can go along the street, if you so desire, but I've found that this is more reliable as a way of stealthily getting around these guys. But it can be done the other way. It's just a little more tricky, because you need to get past 2 sets of lights, instead of just 1. So our ultimate goal is over there, next to that pipe, and then we'll turn off that light and shimmy on down and get into the sewer. Yes, a sewer. At least I think it's a sewer. I'm not entirely sure what it is, actually. Except that Sam comments about the smell.
Damn it, what's wrong with this thing now? Give it a bang, that usually works.
Yep, percussive maintenance will fix it. Good job, Sam. He's supposed to land on the ladder, but no. Not today.
Just a reminder, Sam. You'll have some civilians in the bathhouse. Do not, I repeat, do not kill any of them.
Okay.
I'll be careful.
Be more than careful. Be Gandhi.
Yes.
It's like he doesn't trust us. So one of the things about this mission,
All clear.
I will give it a lot of shit for its shortcomings. Because there's a lot of them.
7 out.
Particularly when it comes to glitches with the AI and bullshit goggles and all these wonderful things which you'll see. But for all that, it actually isn't that bad of a mission.
Fisher, those guys don't look Japanese to me.
Yeah, expensive suits cut wide in the shoulders. They're packing for sure.
Exactly. I make them for displays, trying to keep a low profile.
Makes sense.
Who switched that
Doug
on?
knows how to stay discreet when it's necessary.
So for all the shit that I give it, as an end of game mission, it's not that bad. I know there's one mission after it, but it's in the latter half of the...
Fisher, in order
Damn
to
it,
figure
Lambert.
out who Shetland is meeting with, you'll need to head up into the private offices. Check upstairs to the north of your position and past reception.
On my way.
He's just trying to be difficult now, Lambert is. So, as I was saying, for an end-of-game mission, it's pretty good. I like it, because it really is a test of everything that you've learned so far. Okay, it's almost our time. Almost our time. It is now our time.
What's with the light?
Nothing. What's with your lights? Alright, let's just check that the guy who was in here is gone. He is. And scooped. So this particular mission in the game suffers from pattern-breaking AI that can see out the back of its head, AI that automatically knows where you are, AI that, even though you never came in contact with it, decides, you know what, I'm totally alert.
Yeah. Might be
It's very,
some
very
Defusing
difficult
guys up in
to
the
get
front.
100%
I didn't
stealth
prepare.
on this. So if we don't, I won't be heartbroken.
A truck is blocking the alley, and I sent the guys unloading it for a coffee break.
Which guys?
Just some guys, worker guys.
What? You just said, hey, why don't you guys take a break, and they did?
Well, I gave them 100,000 yen.
Pretty big incentive.
Oh, okay. Well, don't forget to expense that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I like how these guys have their priorities straight. They're not concerned about the illegal dealings that they're involved with. It's make sure you expense that bribe. So we could go, but I'm going to wait until the guy who's still in here, there he is. You can probably see him a little bit on the thermals. He's a bit easier to see now. After he's gotten over to where he is now, we are going to go out there and turn off that computer. That's what that bright thing is. Turn that off. Pop a sticky cam up there. And move ourselves, god damn it Sam, move ourselves over here. You could follow him up those stairs, but it's not advisable. bad things are up those stairs. Very, very bad things. Mainly a camera. It's much easier and safer to just follow this guy. And duck over here. Out of the light. Oop, out of the light, Sam. You're a little bit too zealous. And then up here. So that guy has noticed that we turned off the computer. It's not that big of a deal. He'll just be panicked for a minute while he tries to figure out what the hell's going on. And he doesn't actually turn it back on, which is interesting.
Nothing here but ghosts and shadows.
Yep. So let's shimmy on over to this window. And wait for this guy to get over here, finish looking out at that beautiful wall that's behind us, and go to bed. Now this section can be a little bit difficult, because as you can see, the window itself is very, very light, and yes, I think it's hilarious that he doesn't notice Sam's gloved fingers there. But this part of the room is actually very, very light, so if that guy downstairs is looking your way when you pop through the window, you're going to have a bad time. Amusingly, the guy who's in here, he doesn't notice you at all. He's just like, whatever. So we'll grab him and interrogate.
I don't want to hurt you, so tell me something useful.
I know lots of useful things.
Great.
Fantastic. Run down the list.
The door code to the owner's office is 3650.
Good.
There are some men barricaded in a room next to the owner's office. There is a vent in the wall that joins the rooms.
Very helpful.
It is my pleasure to serve you. Please, come again.
What a wonderful fellow. So let's choke him out. Turn off the light. And get over here. So, the sticky camera that we placed downstairs was put there so we could see if our friend is down here or not. He is. Excellent. Let's see where the other guy who patrolled up here is. He's right there. How fortuitous. So let's just keep an eye on our friend downstairs. Where are you going? Are you coming back up? I'd really hate it if you were. He might be. Okay, it shouldn't matter. Go Sam. Go Sam. So what we got was the code for this room. No, you didn't. Okay, he might have seen us. It shouldn't matter though. We'll just hide over here. At worst, he will have got a slight glimpse of us. He won't actually know where we are. But he might burst into the room.
Stand back!
Yep, there he is.
Okay, you're getting rattled. Just forget it.
I wish you would just forget it. They might actually leave that door open, which could be a bit of a problem. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Give me your information.
Got it. Shetland's meeting in the private baths in the back of the bathhouse in a little while.
Who's he meeting?
Red Nishin from the looks of it. Cohen was right. The bathhouse owner is pretty high up in the Japanese mob.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like Shetland style.
Well, unless you find something to the contrary, it looks like a solid lead to me.
I'll keep sniffing around.
Okay, so what we want to do is go through this vent and find out what's going on in this room.
Fisher, those two aren't displaced. They're ISDF assault troops.
What is ISDF doing here?
The
Spying.
Red Nishin has sold Shetland out to the ISDF. Eavesdrop on that meeting and figure out what's going on before ISDF blows this up.
How are we going to stop them?
I'll get on the horn with Admiral Otomo and make sure we're all on the same page.
I hope that works out well for you, Lambert. So they've left this door open, which amuses me. So we should be safe. Are you freaking out still? Kind of. Are you headed back upstairs? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to wait until he comes back. But this is kind of helpful, because it means we don't need to use our optical cable. We can just continually flick between our sticky cam and looking out the door. So hopefully he doesn't come back in here. He shouldn't. He should stay out there. I really hope you do. Alright, come on, friend. Head back downstairs. You know you want to. They're just deliberately trying to annoy me now. Okay, there we go. So as soon as the guy who's up here comes back and turns away again, then we can go. That guy's still a bit antsy, though. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. It should just be mildly inconvenient. He'll just wander around patrolling now with his gun out, so if he sees us again, he'll start shooting. But that's okay. As long as he's not being too irritating, I'm alright with it. Now, friend man, where are you? You're supposed to have come back by now. This is troubling. Are you headed back upstairs again? God damn it. Okay, where's the light that's down here? I'm tempted to just turn it off and go for it. Okay, go away.
Stop that! Get that light back
No.
on!
You can't make me. Alright, good job, Sam. No, that's not the one I want. I want this. Now, where is our friend? Okay, he's in a good spot. Let's roll. And drop. And drop again. Okay, let's find out where the guy who's inside is. He's in actually a pretty good spot. Because we know where he is right now. I'd prefer for him to be upstairs, but I can see where he's going. I am gonna move Sam just a little bit further back though. Just in case that guy decides to use his light down here. He occasionally does. Not usually, but you know, you just want to be careful. This mission is very, very finicky, as we've seen already. Okay, you going upstairs? Go on, off you go. Okay, the time is right. Now, if all goes well, this guy will go and investigate this can. If things go badly, he's going to turn around and investigate us. Things went badly. It's okay, we can recover from this. We're just going to have to grab him instead. I was going to leave him alone. I was just going to go on by him, but apparently he's decided that we're not allowed to have nice things. Come on, turn around. Surprise.
You know what I'm after.
Probably Shetland. Everyone else seems to be.
Where is he?
He's meeting someone in the private baths at the back. Not sure who. Not exactly sure when. But soon.
What's his escape plan if something were to go wrong?
I don't know, but I'd bet on helicopter extraction from the roof.
Sounds about right. Alright, so let's choke you out and see where our mate is. He's still wandering around. He should go away though. Come on, go away. I have places to go, people to see, Shetland to find. And as exciting as this golf game that you're apparently listening to is, I'd really like to get on with the mission. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Yeah, so, as you can see, mission. Kind of iffy. I have no idea where he teleported to, but he teleported. His people needed him, I guess. Alright, so we'll just wait for this guy to go on by. Go into that door already, bro. There you go. Good job. Sam, please get on the wall. Thanks. He likes to be a bit difficult sometimes, does old Sam. Okay, that guy may have seen us, but it shouldn't matter. In fact, if he wants to go investigate that, I would be very happy for him to do so. Because it would give us the perfect opportunity to scoot on by like this.
Somebody, anybody.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so another example of the game deciding to screw you. He did not see me. He was nowhere near me. And yet...
This thing's a mess.
Alright, where are you going? Should be okay to just pass on by. That mirror, if the light is on, he will be able to see you.
Nothing. What is that?
Right.
Who's there?
Come here, you son of a bitch. I have had it with this game and its attempts to ruin lives. Come here.
What are you doing here all alone?
Jesus! Oh, please!
What's past the locker rooms?
The corridor. To the right is the public baths. To the left is the pool. But the pool is being repaired.
Thanks for the info, but I'm not here for a swim.
The baths are well defended. The pool. I don't know if anyone is in there.
That's better.
So there actually is two guys in the pool, but as he said, it's safer than going through the other way. So let's go through here. As we saw before, there is a guy patrolling through this area. He will notice that the light is out, but it won't matter too much. Because by the time he notices, we will be gone. So we'll just head down here, and we'll pierce this. Come investigate. It means we have a lot less noise to work with.
Well, whatever it was, it ain't here.
But I'm okay with
Guess
that.
we can write that one off.
I'd rather have the less noise and no light than the noise and have to turn that thing on and off periodically. So they'll go investigate, and while they're doing that, we're able to get over this second phone box and tap that for Cohen. There we go.
Way to go, Sam. Cohen says there's one more phone line she'd like you to tap.
Sure thing. Okay, so let's head on through here. and shimmy up against this wall. Ooh, that's a bit bright. So as you can see, there's a lot of steam in here. The gimmick of this room should be fairly obvious. The steam means that they can't see you. So as you can see... Ooh,
Whoa! You scared me there for a second. Sorry. Visibility in here is terrible. Something goes down, it'd be next to impossible to fight. Got any night vision gear? Night vision doesn't help in this crap. Maybe if we had thermal. Guess we'll just have to rely on our ears. Yeah, unfortunately, since Mogadishu, I don't hear so good. You were with the Rangers in Mogadishu? No, I was, kind of working for...
stealthy.
But only indirectly.
So that section was relatively painless. Let's see if the next bit will be just the same. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, go Sam, go Sam. Good job. Okay, let's turn this valve. Releasing more steam. And turn off this light.
Typical. What's wrong now?
So he'll go over to investigate. There's a turret over here that we don't have to worry about, because through the steam, it apparently can't see you. So we're going to head straight into this cloud. When we hit the wall, like we just did, we'll start moving this way. Perfect.
No one here. No signs of disturbance.
And we'll head on through here. Easy peasy. Now, there's a guy. There he is. And he has night vision goggles. He's also not a displaced guy. Interesting. So we'll tap this last phone line for Cohen.
Next.
That's the last phone line, Fisher. Cohen sends her thanks.
Tell her it was my pleasure.
And scoot up here. Okay, so we're going to wait for that guy to come back. Because he's going to come on back, investigate, see what's going on. We don't need to deal with him. We don't need to worry him at all. He's got night vision goggles, but apparently he's not going to see us over here. Which I kind of like. I appreciate that he can't see us through using bullshit. Unless, of course, the mission decides to screw me again, and suddenly he can, because, you know, wouldn't put it past the game. But he's not wearing them currently, so he shouldn't be able to use them. Sam can't when he's not wearing them. Okay, so the reason I stopped here is because he turned around. You should probably be able to see that, but I know it's a little iffy. So we're going to head over for these board things and follow them this way. Now, did he already go into the next room? He did. Now he should go back the way he came.
Saw something.
No, you didn't. You didn't say shit. Go away. This mission is just giving me shits now.
Here but ghosts and the shadows.
Alright, now, go away. I need to progress. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright, so once this guy turns around and goes away, we should be safe to go for that vent over there. Now he's going to stop there for just a second, then he's going to go. So you don't want to go too quickly. Otherwise bad things will transpire.
Zachary,
Yes, sir.
I just double-checked the blueprints. Turns out there's a vent that comes out in the meeting room. ISDF makes me nervous. Make sure the vent is clear of any surveillance gear.
Yes, sir.
Be quick about it. The meeting will start soon.
I'm on it.
Oh wow. So the vent that he's talking about is not the vent that we came through, it's the vent over there. And he's right to be worried, because we totally can use it. So let's just sneak on over here, get underneath this little bridge thing, and stay here while that guy investigates. So, something that surprises me is the fact that he's not picking up Sam. Because, I mean, like, Sam has all this cool gear on him. You'd think that at least some of it would get picked up by this guy's stuff. Because, I mean, we've got dedicated comms, obviously, because Redding, Lambert, and Grimm can call us. Surely that would, you know, send off some kind of signal that his little device would pick up. Maybe not. So, ISDF, the guy said, though. That's pretty significant. ISDF is concerned about the vent. Why would ISDF be concerned about the vent if they're coming to apprehend Shetland? The plot thickens. Alright, up we go. Now this here is a section where there is immense bullshit. On occasion. But I'm not going to risk it.
Lambert, ISDF is in the building. Are they making their move?
It's all clear.
I haven't been able to contact Otomo. I don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute.
So the bullshit is that there's a guy in there with Shetland when he comes in who has goggles on, which is cool, but he can see into the vent, like all the way into the vent. So you want to be back behind this bend so you don't get spotted. He doesn't say anything, he doesn't let you know that you've been spotted.
Jesus, Lambert. ISDF
So you
isn't
have
going to
to.
take Shetland down. They're meeting with him. They're his
Those
partners.
bastards.
God. Stay there. We need to hear the details before we go to the Joint Chiefs with this.
You did not bring them? I am not going to follow you across Tokyo.
Relax, Kaneda. I'll just download them and burn you a disc.
Ha! You take me for a fool. You are not stupid enough to download them over a public network. What are you up to?
I said relax. You're right. Not that stupid. My men just finished setting up a shadow. Completely secure wireless, discreet from the web. Now sit. You'll have your algorithms in about 4 minutes. Call it!
Lambert.
Let it go, Fisher. We know the truth. We'll pick up the pieces after the dust settles.
Save it, Kaneda. I've seen it before. You're defending your honor to cover up your lies. Should I check the account, or should we start shooting and see who walks out of here?
Kaneda! Tetsuo!
Oh dear.
Oh, no. No, no. Please. We can work this out.
We're switching to fallback.
The chopper's on its way.
Good. Secure this area. No one comes through.
Yes, sir.
Fisher?
Kill Shetland. I know.
So
Good
yeah,
thinking, Fisher.
Kaneda started the
Looks like
fight,
Shetland
and he
is
lost.
using Zerkasi's infinite recursion code to run genetic algorithms that allow him to remotely organize his men.
Why?
Wow, DOD is gonna love this. Looks like Shetland can establish his objectives, and the software will break it down to individual tasks and mail them out to his men.
These people all storm a target location independently. Read the sub-objectives without ever knowing what the plan is.
Exactly. Kind of bizarre versus Nikolai's black dagger.
So yeah, that's a thing. Now you need a smoke grenade here. That should be good enough. I hope. Oops. That should have protected us. But you need a smoke grenade to get through there. And then you need another one to get through the next section. So if you take the stealth loadout, you actually need 2 to get through the next section. But if you take the stealth loadout, you only have 2. You need at least 3. It would be better if you could have 4. Some missions give you 4. But apparently no, not this time. Now if you go in here, that camera that we saw earlier that the ISDF had looking at this room, it will see you. So don't go in there. It's a bad place. There's a med kit if you need it. And around this corner is a landmine. Well, a war mine. It's not a landmine, it's a war mine. Give me that. And now we need our smoke grenades, because this room is the second room that you need these for. I probably got it out a little early, but I wanted to be ready. So you can see one of the guys already. He's over there. Totally stealthy. Go, go, go. And then the second smoke grenade goes there. Go, Sam. Go, Sam. Okay, I think we made it. They didn't say anything, so I'm pretty sure we made it. And the final wall mine. I probably nearly got the red there. It's really intense, this bit of the game. It's really, really intense.
This is pointless.
I'll break
Sam.
this.
You won't know what to do if you catch me. Why bother chasing?
My God, Fisher! Shetland has rigged the place to blow. There are bombs hidden in the furnace room. You'll have to find them all, and fast.
They're pretty easy to find. Actually, I don't really need those. I'll just turn off the brightness in post. So we'll defuse the bomb. I can see just fine, so I'm hoping that you guys will be able to see fine too. Alright, so there's 3 of these things.
Around their fingers, Fisher. And no more to them than any other weapon.
All clear. What was that?
I put that sticky cam up there because we only had 3 sticky shockers with the loadout that Redding gave us. So we're gonna have to use an airfoil to get this guy. Come on, across you walk. Down you go. Alright. Let's go and grab him. I'm gonna go a little bit speedier than we usually do with sound. Did our camera get destroyed or is it still there? I'll have a look in a second. First things first, we need to get him underneath this gantry. Hey, you sit there. Don't you move now. Does our camera still exist? Our camera does still exist, good. That means we can use it to gain vision on the guys when they come up, because there are more of them coming. Come on, Sam, drop. So they've noticed that we broke the lock. Shouldn't matter. Oh, my palms are all sweaty.
You don't believe it, Sam. Walk away.
Nothing here but ghosts and shadows.
Okay, so sticky shockers for the next guys. Where are they? Okay, they're back there. That's not too bad. That's pretty good, actually. So we'll just wait for them to go on by. Over there, that's good. Okay, I see you. You have to get real lucky with this guy. Alright, now where's our friend?
What's up?
Come on, Sam, move. Move, move, move. Come on, Sam. We can get this. We need to get over to that door and smack it in the face of the guy who's coming through it. But we can get this. It's intense.
Blood is thicker than water, and you and I have bled a lot together.
I wasted a sticky shocker.
You're trading your honor for their
I thought I could get him in the arm and it would work. But nope. Come on, Sam. Finish, finish, finish.
What was that?
Gotcha. Alright, go, Sam. Go. Go, 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 go. Whoa. We're getting there, we're getting there. Open that door. Hello, Shetland.
It doesn't have to end like this, Sam.
No, but it does have to end.
On that we agree. We've been fighting their dirty little wars our entire lives, and where do we end up? Staring at each other down the barrels of our guns. Nothing has changed, Fisher. And it won't change by degrees. We have to tear it down and start over. It's the only way.
Your own little chaos theory, throw the world into war and hope that what comes out the other side is better.
It will be better. Because this war will change things, Sam. Every other war has been about keeping things the same, but the status quo doesn't work anymore. America's sick, Sam. She's dying. The politicians, the bureaucrats, the whispered backroom deals, it's all life support for a sick old lady who was dead a long time ago.
The only backroom deals that I've seen lately were made by you. You're a murderer and a war criminal.
Those are the only names the state has for the revolutionary, Sam. You only become a hero after the war is over. You know the truth. The world is built from the bottom up, not the other way around. Honor, courage, fidelity. We don't inherit these things from the world, Sam. We build the world from them. I know you. You believe in these things more than any government. And I know that because of it, you wouldn't shoot an old friend.
So you can't move your gun away from his head. You can shoot him, or you can put your gun away, and then he'll try to shoot you. We're just gonna pop one right between his eyes. Go fuck yourself, Shetland.
You're right, Doug. I wouldn't shoot an old friend.
Yeah! Alright, so mission complete. This is moment of truth time. We gained entry to the bathhouse. We discovered who Shetland's contact was. We eavesdropped on Shetland's meeting before the ISDF took him down, except they didn't, because it was a trap. They were cheating. They were working both sides. We eliminated Shetland and we disarmed his bombs. We found out who gave the ISDF their assault orders. We tapped the bathhouse telephone lines and we hacked Shetland's computer. Now, how did we do? Oh, yes, yes. Woo! Woohoo! See, I thought I was really happy after I got through Seoul in one go. Nah. This is me happy. I did it. I thought I was fucked. I thought I was completely and utterly fucked multiple times. But I hope you enjoyed it. The bathhouse is the most difficult mission in the game. It is, coincidentally, one of my favorites. Then again, I think we just agreed at this point to say Chaos Theory is one of my favorite games in the Splinter Cell series and just leave it at that. But I do like the mission. It's just ridiculously difficult to do right without quick saves. Now, you can make it through without taking out those guys at the start that I took out. You don't need to take out the civilian. You don't need to take out that guy in the alley. Except, well, I guess we kind of did, because he turned around and decided that he was totally interested in where the object came from, rather than where, it went. And that guy who's in the locker room with the mirror, you usually don't have to take out, because he usually doesn't notice you if the lights are off and you're walking around. All that said, though, not detected as an intruder, and that door trick, thank Christ. I was so hoping I wouldn't have to use that, because the door is really, really difficult to get to before he gets to it, but we did it. We did it. So next time with me, Grey Hunter, we will be doing the final mission, which is to go to I think it's just the Japanese Self-Defense Force headquarters, and ISDF happens to be in it. But that's where we're going, so next time with me, Grey Hunter, we take down the arch mastermind of everything, Otomo.